Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this very special figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the 2012 A Bathing Ape convoy figure. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're going to have a look at him in both of his modes to see how he displays. Because he's one of three, I suppose, special edition figures, we can have a look and see how he compares with the 2011 and the 2013 versions of him. Because he's a Japanese exclusive, there were yet again other exclusive variants of the original Generation 1 convoy mould. And of course we can see how he compares to the original Optimus Prime G1 and some of the newer versions of him as well. So as I start to pop all these back, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really does help me out. And I suppose I better explain who and exactly what this figure is. So in Japan, there's a clothing brand called A Bathing Ape. It's quite a popular one, to be fair. And what we've basically got here is one of the first, obviously apart from the Pepsi Primes, one of the first crossover figures, because as you can see, it is a Generation 1 Optimus Prime figure, but it's just got the Bathing Ape design all over it. So this is the grey camo version, and this is, as I say, the third one I've reviewed on this channel. The other two are on here if you want to have a nose at them. And if you've seen them videos, or if you know anything about Japanese figures, this is how they packaged Convoy in Generation 1. So in 1984, Optimus Prime was packed in a box like this, the only difference being he was in polystyrene. So that's what the figure's going to look like. This is going to be really interesting, to be honest. I've not got this guy out of the box at all. I can't wait to see him. And of course we've got the original battle scene there from 1984. Now hopefully I'm going to be able to do this all in one take, so we're going to have a look, and fingers crossed he should be able to take straight out. And I think now it's really apparent, I suppose, just how grey looking that figure is. Now this should come off, which it is brilliant. And again, it's just held inside. It's pretty much like a clamshell. What I'm really liking, I've seen straight away, is the gold on the smokestacks, the gold on the wheels, and roller is really dark black, to be honest. Let's pop that there. I'm just going to grab some of the paperwork as well so I can show you that. Right, now I'm not going to be popping the stickers on, but what we've got there is the collector's card for him. Again, this was something that Takara did with pretty much all of their Transformers figures. The roller itself is a lovely, really dark grey colour, and this, I suppose, is what's really cool. The design on the side of the trailer, and indeed what they've got is they've got different stickers on the inside. So, and they're all really dark as well. There you go, there's some of the Bathing Ape logos. Because obviously it's just an Optimus Prime trailer, as I already mentioned, I've done the other two reviews. I'm going to show you a few of the things which they all do, but not cover the same things over and over again. Right, so for those of you who are unaware or didn't know, in Japan they had slightly different toy regulations, and what I mean by that is the Generation 1 launch mechanism for your Optimus Prime. So anywhere outside of Japan, so myself in the UK, and if you had a Hasbro variant in the US or the rest of the world, your launcher did not come all the way out here and go all the way back. It came probably to about there and fired there, but these were referred to, the original Generation 1 was referred to as a Takara Super Launcher. So again, there's a video on that if you want to check that out as well, and that is because these are going to have some proper venom to it. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. You can see that it's just going to completely launch it straight off. That wasn't an angle, so it didn't look as good as it can be, but I'm sure you'll remember yourself, or if you don't remember, check out your original Prime. If you pop it on there, it just about trickles off the side, whereas this shoots straight off. So it's still got the same launching mechanism inside. I'm loving the fact that it's black basically. This is definitely black, it's not grey at all. We've got the lovely translucent window, and as I've already mentioned previously, it is exactly the same mould as the originals. So let's close this up. Let me put that down there actually just for now, because the main thing we want to see is obviously the cab. So first and foremost, I might as well just connect it so we can see how it would look if it was being pulled by the cab. That's beautiful. Just look at the colours popping on that. That looks really, really good. Let's move that out of the way. Let me grab some of the accessories. I think there's the fists and stuff. I know they're all still sealed, so... Oh, no, they're not. I can open them up. I think, yes, this has been opened. So that's not a problem. Let's get out the fists, because we're definitely going to put the fists in and pop him on display anyway. So, right, here is the cab. Look at that. Lovely. The gold on this just really works. We've, of course, got rubber tyres. It's a mixture of gunmetal grey, normal grey, and of course black as well, looking at the toes. We've got a rub sign on the top. For those of you unaware, there's a lot of die cast on this, because again, that's how they used to make them. Right, can't wait to do this. Let's have a look. Oh wow, he's even got gold shins. Again, I've not seen one of these in hand, only seen pictures of it, and haven't opened this one. Luckily enough for myself, it was already previously opened, so I didn't have to open a sealed one, which I've done before in the past as well with the others. So let's fold this over. That just looks amazing. That really does. Let me just lift this up ever so slightly. Still got the beautiful yellow eyes, really dark head sculpt. It's just like the Jafcon one, I think, but the Jafcon one is much darker. Now you can tell there, can't you, that this one is black and that one's grey. Yeah, this is a 2002 Japanese convention exclusive called the Jafcon one. We'll bring him in a second to do some more comparisons. I just want to pop his fists in there. So for Optimus Prime variant collectors, this is actually bloated parts by the looks of it. So what that means is it's got huge holes in the fist, and the blaster is bloated, which again is one of the very first things, or the first runs, shall we say, with regards to Optimus Primes. Again, once again, if you want to check out my bloated Optimus Prime video on the channel, you can check that out as well. There he is. Wow, that looks so good. So once again, we've got 2011 the green, we've got 2012 the grey, and 2013 the brown stroke red. Apologies for the chrome reflecting everywhere, but it's just so nice to see, isn't it? Let's be honest. If G1 means absolutely nothing to you, this is the Earthrise Netflix Optimus Prime cab, which again they released in Kingdom as well, and standard Earthrise. And then of course you've got the Kingdom Core class, so that should give you an idea of just how big the original figures are. And then just because I've got them here as well, this is the original Generation 1 Optimus Prime with his stickers. So you can see he's blue. This does have the stickers as well, but as I mentioned, I'm not going to pop them on. And then this is the yellow cab from the Shining Magnus mold as well, another Japanese exclusive. So what I'm going to do, just to finish this video off, I'm going to push it back. So this should mean, or will hopefully mean, that I can get all of the rest. I don't know, actually. Am I going to get 6 Optimus Primes in shot? If I am, let's have a look. I might just have to go over their arms a little bit like this, because I think it's going to be interesting. So yeah, so for anybody who collects, as I say, variants like myself, you will notice that I am still short of the blue cab from the, again, Japanese Ultra Magnus exclusive. So any word on that would be greatly appreciated. Drop me a comment in the video. In the meantime, let me know what you think of these. Once again, all of these, if you want to see, are on individuals on videos on the channel. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care.